Entire Black Swan sequence. It's a long sequence, and then we'll break it down into 2 parts. Some people will only do 1/2 of it, but this is like one of my favorites. So this is going to be really fun. I might wind up going in the same direction as you guys, so it's a little bit easier to teach, like same. I get confused once I'm upside down and twisting something. But we're going to start out here. So, double diamond. Diamond with the arms, diamond with the legs. So we can do the double diamond with the leg loops in our hands too. Leg loops at the knees.
Diamond with the hands.
I know.
Triple diamond.
Yeah. I like the diamonds, the diamond heart. So the woman who came yesterday, her name's Vajra, she has a school called Diamond Lake, and she's actually like this super amazing, very well-known, world-renowned woman. But I kind of named the Diamond Lake after her. She's super cool. Yeah. So we just hang out here, and then when we get to one side, let's all go to the left, if you don't mind. Go in the same direction. We're just going to press. So we're pressing our feet away. So feet together, knees away, pardon me. So walk your feet a little bit more forward, Deborah. Like that.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. So we're just going to pulse there. So we're pushing our hips on a diagonal. Yeah, like that. That's great, Bob. Open up the knees at the same time. So you push your feet in to open the knees apart. Nice. And then we just drop in. Arms okay? And then go ahead and press. You can kind of pulse so you release, and then press. So we're pressing feet into each other, knees apart, and then into the diagonal. That looks great. Drop a little bit more. So it's not pressing like up this way. It's pressing out and down. If you want. There's many different ways, but I want you to just feel this one stretch. It's just like, and then that way. Good. Okay. Yep. And then we're going to bring feet together. Go ahead and come through camel. So try not to move the feet right now. Okay, I'll let you know if we make an adjustment. So just go ahead and get the arch. And then from here, you're going to lean back. So just straighten the legs into a supported back bend. Oh, so good. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, start to bend the knees, bend the elbows, come back through Baddha. So we would do this like 3 times. And then we just sway straight from side to side. Good, and hold it to the left and press. So if anybody is feeling it in the arms, they can just come into the supported back bend and take a little break. So notice you can do like a nice crown chakra activation here with your hands if you're wanting to. If you wanted to come down and do the third eye activation, that's cool too. I just usually bring the energy up here because I'm dropping down low, so it's the balance. So over to the right, open it up. Open. So drop down a little bit more. So this side of your body is getting crunched. That's why I keep telling you to drop. So try to keep length through both sides. And then, yeah, there's probably a tightness in there that the body's avoiding. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and push the feet down. Open it up. Supported count. So I'm on the toes. It's like hero pose, right? And then from there, I'm just pushing to lift. And then I straighten my legs. And I come on back. Little extension. You're on a diagonal. Okay. So don't open up the rib cage, open up the heart. Okay, swing the arms out. Bend the knees, come into butterfly wings, and then bend the elbows for forearm press. Awesome. And just see if you can go a little further. Does anybody feel a little closer to the ground now? See, we kind of sank in. We created some space there. Yeah. Everything's like, wow. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and skip the third one. We're going to press our feet down and go ahead and come through. So we're going to do a drop back. This is when I'm going to come in the same direction as you guys. So let me just meet you where you are. I can see you in an upside down. Okay. So I'm going to come back through my back bend. I'm going to let the swing slide into the waist and see if you can just go into wheel. Just try it. So if your swing's too high, it's going to be more challenging. Nice. It's okay if your hands don't touch the ground. Go ahead and use the bolster there, Bob, if you want. Pull it towards you a little bit more and put your hands flat on it. Thank you.
So it's made at your waist?
Yeah, it's above the waist. It's just sliding down.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so if you can stay here, there's two. We're going to do like the one-legged version. Okay, so if you can stay here, you're going to lift and wrap. It's a little challenging. You can always use your hands on the swing to get it. So if you push the swing away, you can lift the leg, wrap around. Let's see if you can do the half wheel. So I'm going to go the same side as you guys. Let's all do left. So if you're doing the half wheel, extend the top leg and see if you can ground. Straight arms, Deborah. If you push your arms straight, your foot will come down. See? Magic. Bend your knee, Bob, so you're not kicking anybody. Yeah. You have to straighten the arms to get the foot down. So Bob, bend your knee a lot. There you go. That's great. So notice from here, all we have to do is reach back and grab for our foot, and we're in half lotus. Okay? So we have that variation from here. Nice. Good job. Let's go ahead and land it. Okay. So guys, I want you guys to come up to sit for a second. I'm going to show you the back walkover. Okay? Top leg has to be extended. My arms have to be straight. I'm going to kick through the center. I'm going to come through, and then I'm going to spin out into a plank. That's why I turned around rather than do my foot than my head. Okay? So we're going to go through it again. So I just want you guys to get here, and then we'll play from here. So this is when it gets a little complicated.
That's awesome.
So good. It gets
Everyone,
better.
yay!
It just gets so good.
Colors.
It just gets so good. Okay, so let's pretend like we're in a wheel and do the other side. We're going to practice the drop back again. Let's come through Lobata. Like I changed my mind. Practice the drop back. So I'm going to come help you out, Bob. What I want you to do is expand your mat so that you're in a visceral Pisces. So come on out. So come on out. Okay, I want you to use two of these. So they're slipping because they're not on the mat. Okay? So visceral Pisces. Okay? Try that. Try two of them. Whew. So I know you can't see, but there's this pretty young lady in front of you, and if you straighten your leg, you're going to kick her in the head. So just, I will remind you to keep your knees bent. There's a pretty little lady in front of you with a pretty little head.
I like your toes, Bob.
It's all right. We played footsie, but karate chops. Okay. So it's nice when the swing isn't entangled. Entanglement theory. So keep the feet together for swing bada. Are we all here? Low bada? Okay. All right. I turn my feet down and push forward. So just notice how nice this sequence is. So I'm really low. And then when I straighten my legs, I just bring weight to the upper body. So I'm already prepared to come into the wheel. Nice. So it's like having a great assistant in the supportive draw. It's not going to go all the way down, Deborah. It's just not. It's just going to slide down to where it slides down. And you can adjust it if it's more comfortable, but just let it just hold you where it holds you. Okay, so wheel's a big pose, even when it's topless. So arms straight if you can, guys. Beautiful. Does that feel good, Bob? You can also walk the, let me help you guys. Just take a couple breaths here. If you want to lift the right leg up and hook it, you can hold on to the swing to do that. Nice, Deborah, that was beautiful. It's really hard to do without using your hands. I'm just going to walk these a little bit more forward for you. Can you lift one hand? It's okay. Just come towards the back more. So, yeah, so you were pushing on one edge, so I just was going to give you some more options. So now you can push into it a little bit more. That's good. Don't go too far. That's perfect. That's nice. Yeah, so see if you can hang out there instead of efforting. That looks great. Does it feel okay? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so we are hanging out in a half wheel right now, if you're comfortable with that. So half wheel is a full extension. Right leg up. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. See if you can follow my cues. I have to hook my foot on the top. So right foot hooked. Yeah, arm stays straight the whole time. I'm going to kick the left leg through center. And then I'm going to come around. So try to keep the swing up in the upper thigh. Kick through center. Come all the way over. Come all the way over. All the way to the ground. All right, yeah. That pretty much went exactly how it's going. You were supposed to. Here you go. You got it?
Yeah. With a twist on my ankle.
Yeah, it has to, remember me saying the swing has to come and stay in the upper thigh? So that's one of the tricks, is keeping it up high.
And not unhook it.
No, you're supposed to swing around. So just let the momentum carry you.
Which hand do you hold on?
Just if you pick up, the swing is going to tell you which way to go. Yes, keep going. Yep, keep going. Keep going. All the way around. All the way around. Yep, all the way around. There you go. That's where you're supposed to be. So your head's facing the back of the room. Yep, and then bring the other hand up. You got it. Yeah, it's like a 180 spin. It's so fun. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
That's right. So if you can come out or kick the leg through center and spin over. Whoop. Hook the left leg. We're coming back through wheel for those that want to take it from the top. So you can see why the new sequence isn't in the training, the normal training. Yeah, it's really fun, but it's a lot. It's just to show you where we can do, because like wheels and back walkovers, and then we're going to get into forearm stands and all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, coming from wheel. So it's nice to do from, so just notice if you come from the hero pose with the feet and the camel, how you can get deeper into the back bend already when you straighten the legs. It allows you to push back. We're coming into the left leg hooked. Nice. Half wheel. You guys want to just watch me for another breath? You can come up and take a look. So Bob, bend that back knee more. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Good. Nice way to watch. All right. So just pay attention to what happens to the swing around my thigh, because it will slide down to the ankle if you let it. So I have to straighten my arms. That's the key. If you bend your elbows, it doesn't work. Kick through center. See how I hook here? And then I let myself spin.
Oh, okay. I was keeping it hooked in my foot, so I had an extra loop that wouldn't let me spin.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So you have to kind of bend your knees a little. I'm exaggerating it, but let me show you one more time. See? The hook there? And then I let myself spin out. So my head will face there in the back of the room. I'm going to hold on to the opposite side for a side plank. Let's all try that. And we'll add to it. So, which leg do you guys have up? The right leg?
Left leg.
Okay. Thank you.
But you go a little slow with the landing on
No, you can't. You have to actually just do it,
it.
right?
I mean, which one is lifting and which one's
Yeah, you got it. That's it. And then let yourself spin out. So don't hold yourself the other way. So this swing will let you, So it's a side plank with your head in the back. So your head lines up here. There you go. It's like a ping. And then you're going to grab the opposite side. So straight, get a straight line. Let the spin carry you. So instead of trying to control the spin, just let it take you. It's going to be just a little bit of trust. Okay, let's do it one at a time. Bye-bye.
Okay, one at a time.
Yeah.
And you watch one
Okay. Okay.
more.
Okay. It's really fun when you get it. I basically flip over and then see what happens, and then I'm like, oh look, you can do a 180 spin into a half plank, and then I was like, oh cool. It's okay to kick there. Yep. So keep the arms straight, keep the foot hooked. Now kick through center. Go ahead, all the way over.
Okay.
And then bring it down. And then unhook your foot. That foot has to hook, and then let that slide up. And now you're going to spin out to the side. Yeah. And then this arm spin all the way out so you wind up here, head here. Yeah, and then just grab the other side for the half leg. Yeah. So just try it one more time. Do you mind just doing it again? Now that you kind of feel it?
Let's do it.
Take a breath.
Yeah, that happened the last 2 times I did it too. So.
What happened? Oh, you didn't release the top leg. You have to pull that leg down towards the ground.
Okay, so the kick
Immediately.
needs to come all the way down.
Immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you get the hook.
It's okay. Let's see the other leg.
Okay.
So fun for people to have to drop back into wheel with some support. And I did back walkovers when I was younger, but I haven't done them in a long time because of the crunch in the lower back. So it's just nice to have that support. Okay, so that leg goes through center. And this leg comes with it. Yeah, and then let yourself spin. Yes, and then you grab that because you need to. And then the swing will bring you right to 180. So it's a 180 spin. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, and then we're going to add on to there. Do you want to try it, Amy?
Yes.
Taking notes. And we'll wrap that around. When we get you last. Yeah, just keep visualizing it. Keep kind of doing the motions in your body. It's so fun.
Right away. No hesitancy.
So it's more just bringing the legs up. So once you kick over, it's like a handstand, right? Straight arms. There we go. So kicking it over, legs come together, and then around. Yes, she's done it before, by the way. So grab the opposite side so you can come to plank. Opposite side.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you guys see how the legs have to come down together and squeeze to keep the swing high?
Yes.
And most people will slide out. It's totally normal to do that. She wants to go next.
Oh,
You can go.
so I wasn't trying to go for everybody. I was just trying to practice for my own. I don't think I know yet.
It's good to watch.
And that leg comes down with it. Yeah. And spin out to the side, spin out. Yeah. And then reach to the far side.
Oh, that's right. Reach.
Other way. Yeah, I'm done. This arm.
Oh, okay.
Other side. Okay.
I like how you put your legs in front of both.
That definitely teaches you people together.
Your feet.
That's fun.
Yeah. Cool.
Feels good.
Okay, yeah.
It's really fun once you get it.
Yeah,
You get this big whip. It's like, wee! That's fun. Straight arms, that's the key. Straight arms. Yeah. So the leg comes over, this leg comes with it. Yeah. And then let yourself spin them. Yeah, let the swing take you. So grab from the opposite side.
Which arm? This arm or the other arm?
So this side, and then come on up. So straight arm. It's a plank. It's a side plank.
I'll try again.
Yeah, try the other leg. So you did the opposite leg of everybody, so I was, when you said which arm, I'm like,
Now
let's do
arm.
the other leg. Whichever arm wants to do it.
So is it the same arm that releases as the leg that was hooked on top?
I'll just come back and check it out. Are you doing the opposite leg now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
So when I go into it, which arm will reach? My right arm or my left arm?
We'll go ahead and come over. Straight arms. Yeah, straight arms. I'm just going to help you. So squeeze your legs together all the way over. Straight arms.
Right, but I want to know which arm first.
You come out to the side. Feel it. So this arm comes up. And then just for the opposite side. Opposite side.
So you hook behind with your
So
arm.
it's a plank pose. So you're going to come here. And then this arm is straight.
There you go.
So you jump a little bit higher so you have straight arms.
So
So you reach for the same side.
Okay, so same arm as leg.
Same arm as leg.
Okay.
There you go.
Great, thanks.
I can't really think like that unless I see it. So I'm like,
I
let's
was
see.
trying to think too. I'm like,
Well, let's see what happens.
Suspended, that's the arm that you hook it back to that. Okay.
Yes, I
That
know,
helps.
right?
No, yeah, which one?
Yeah.
Same
But
arm
it
as
doesn't
leg.
matter if it's in front or behind, you just get that thing.
Okay. All right, Bob. Let's see if we can get you into. Did you ever do back walkovers as a child?
Yeah.
They're so fun.
What are the things
Is that
called?
it? Ready?
Your feet together and snap down.
The cart with our walk over.
Yeah.
Lean back. Okay, your feet were too far. Keep leaning back. Straighten the legs. Straighten the legs back. Yes. Use your pillars.
Is it?
Hook one
It's like
leg.
harder to do this.
So it's good to hold on to the swing to hook the leg. It's far. Otherwise, most people will have to hold on. Okay, cool. So it's really important to straighten the arms. So get your hands down to the ground now, because this leg is going to come up. This leg is straight and hooked. Hook.
Look this way.
Yes, there's only one way.
Sickling the foot. I'm not sickling. Sickle.
From the center. No, don't unhook. Get your leg back up there and hook it. Now this leg comes down to meet this one. Squeeze your legs together. You're really okay with falling, which is what I like. Let's try one more time. Right, so if you can, wait for my cue.
Yeah,
So
go,
there you
go,
How do you
go.
do it? How do you do it? At least you can tumble down to the ground
Yeah.
next time you want. He's really good at falling. That's what he did last time. He's like, I just slide out. You can hold on. Yep, you can hold on to the swing to wrap the leg. It's okay to do that. The other leg. So the other side. Okay, go flip it.
What did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, straight arms, so on the ground like that.
Yeah.
Now bring your left leg straight up in the air, like a handstand. Yeah. And when you come through center, I want you to start to squeeze your legs together. So unhook here and squeeze. Yes. And now just let yourself spin out. So your head's going to come to the back. Spin out. No, don't reach yet. Spin out first.
Spin which way?
We'll just let the swing take you the other way.
Right.
The swing will tell you everything you need to know. Keep going. So your head's going to come back this way. Now reach back. Opposite side. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So walk it out until it feels comfortable, and then you can use momentum.
So should you be looking at the swing? Like to grab it?
I don't. Let's just
Let me
start
try
again.
again.
Well, I'll try it again. How's that? Let's start from our low bada. We'll do both legs. So, and if it goes well, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just, you have to practice these things like hundreds of times, seriously, to get it. So to just try to master it in the first try is just unreasonable. Let's have fun with it, all right? Let's just feel it in our bodies. Remember, I made these up, so I've spent lots of time just playing in the swing and seeing what happens. But every time's a little different. So everybody here? We good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So we press our feet down to the ground. So we come back through our camel. So straighten the legs. So once you straighten the legs, you can come back. Swing slides in. Now from here, see if we can all lift the left leg up. It's okay to hold on to the swing to get there. So leg hooks, then we're in a half wheel. So hook the foot here, so it's a straight leg as much as you can. So that leg is actually really important for the kick. So for us to be able to kick the right leg up towards the sky, we have to really have some oomph. So once we're straight up and down, see if you can hold it straight up and down in a handstand. Before you slide out, squeeze your legs together down towards the ground. Down, towards the ground, down, towards the ground. Keep going, down, bob, squeeze your legs down. Thank you, there it is. Squeeze them together. And then the swing is just going to spin you out. And then I look up towards the sky and then grab the opposite side. Yeah.
Yay!
Alright.
Let's try it again. See how the foot is still hooked, Deborah?
I rehooked it because I was falling.
So straight arm with the bottom.
There you go.
Yes, like, so try to just kick back in. So belly points down towards the ground, kick back in, and then roll it over. Remember we did that when we grabbed the opposite side and we spun? Yeah. That was so fun. Nice. Good job, guys. It goes above the bum if possible.
Like,
Go, Buck!
up there.
Get it.
Get it.
All right, right leg hooks. Half wheel. So swing has to be kind of high up. So swing is on the sacrum, doesn't work as well.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I can hold it in a handstand for like a second. Right? And then from there I can let myself spin out. To the opposite side. So you have to let yourself spin out and trust the swing because it's going to tell you which direction to go. So just bring that foot down to the ground, Bob. You have to unhook it. Bring it down towards the ground. And then. So if you keep lifting your hips, it'll slide up into your thigh. Just pull your foot down towards the ground and lift your hips so it'll slide into the thigh. Bob? Yes.
That's fun to practice.
It's so fun to practice that. Beautiful.
Can't wait till it comes silky smooth.
So that's a lovely pose, Deborah. We're doing something else.
I think it's the first time you can fall.
I know. It's gorgeous. We're just doing something else.
Black Swan, baby.
You were like,
It's a mermaid.
Yeah.
this way. All right, toes against the thing. It doesn't feel good. Got it. All right, so then we're here. We bring, so that's why we do it the same direction, because then I get really confused. This is my right side, right arm up, right elbow down, left arm stays straight, left leg kicks up towards the sky, forearm ollie. This is a really fun pose. And then I'm going to come through side crow, back up.
It looks very capoeira.
So this is how I used to be yoga. Yoga and breakdancing with a lot of for me. I like the balancing. You can really kind of play with it. So see, this bottom leg has to be heavy in order to be able to have that much control. And then when we're ready, we're going to come back through forward fold. So let's just try coming from side plank. So just get yourself here. Let's skip the back walk over. A lot of people are not going to be doing back walk overs. So right leg over. Yeah, let's start with the right leg on top.
Yeah, we just hop on.
You guys just get there, all right? It's always fun to see what happens. Right calf lefts. Okay. So side plank, we can work on balance. And then the right elbow is going to come down. Forearm. Left arm stays straight.
Vagina.
The coochie pinch. Watch out for the coochie pinch.
Oh my goodness.
And is the strap way in the upper thigh?
Yep.
That's
In
the
the
crease.
crease. So we're going to kick our left leg up and over. See if you can balance on your forearm. Yeah, so we have to bring your right foot down and heavy to get the balance. Yeah, beautiful, guys. Got it, Amy? Yeah. So my elbow's out, my hand's in. So not so much. So, yeah, like that. Like 45 degrees. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so come on back down. You can bend both elbows to come into the side crow. Try to hold it. It's amazing. You're like, rah! And then back up and over. Use the momentum. Beautiful, guys. Back up and over. Keep that right foot heavy. Yeah. Nice. And then both legs through center. Go ahead and land it. You're going to have to wiggle it out a little here to get the swing into the sweet spot. Oh, so good. Isn't that fun? Arm stand. Okay, so this sequence I don't always teach in workshops, but I do like to teach like when I work one-on-one with people, when people build up to the intermediate, it's really fun. So we're going to wind up with left leg on top, so lift the right leg up, and just let it come out. Coming to the side plank. Watch the coochie,
Yes.
or accoutrements, whatever you got. Okay. Make sure your shoulder's plugged in so it's nice and stable, everything's stacked. Does everybody know how to plug their shoulder in?
What is?
So if you push out of your shoulder, it's unplugged. If you drop into your shoulder, it's plugged. It's like, there you go. So we're on the forearm, we're on the hand as much as possible, if we can. Reaching back for the far side of the swing. So you're a little tangled there, honey. So if you actually let go, your swing is going to spin you around. So why don't you come on back? Try it again.
You're spinning the wrong way.
Helicopter. Yeah, why don't you just come back and try it again. So we don't want you going in the opposite direction. Just come on back and try it again. So get the left leg on top. Coming back out.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, try it again. Just start. Do over. So your head has to face the other way. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Come on down. Yeah. So we would always come into this through a forward fold. So if we ever get confused, we come through a forward fold. Our heads are pointing towards the back of the room. If we want our left leg on top, we lift our right leg up, let it come out. Go ahead and shift onto the right hand. Left arm reaches. So it goes straight back. You're probably just doing that to look at me, but keep your body in a straight line so your head's pointing towards the back of the room. Point your head towards Kyra. So walk yourself over there. Walk yourself to center. So from here, go ahead and just drop onto the left forearm. Okay? So we're going to kick. So that right leg is going to come up and over. Keep weight in the left leg for balance. Yeah. So forearm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beautiful. Can you feel it now? Can you feel the alignment? On the other side is like, whoop. Mm-hmm. So when we come down, we're going to shift both legs straight over to the left and pull for a side crow. It's like you're going to land on your elbow, but it's just not going to happen. There's something there, and then we use the momentum to kick up and over. Just play with it. Just play with the balance and play with the strength. If you can lift. If you want to get fancy, you can lift your right arm towards the sky too and do a full forearm balance. But you have to be stacked to do that. I know, otherwise it's like, Let's do it one more time. So come on down. Deborah, if your wrists are bothering you, you can do both forearms. That's okay. And then just kick over. Sometimes I'll use my, tripod landing. Yeah, the wrist is okay too. Better. So this leg, let's see, where are your legs? Yeah, up and over. It's like,
I was just taking the pressure off my hand.
okay, yeah. And anywhere is okay. This is okay. It's a little bit harder to go straight up, but if you can come over, then you're going to find a balance point so that you can lift. Whoa. All right, great, guys. All right, kick up. Land it. Let's wiggle it out. So happy dog. So you have to kind of shimmy the swing into the sweet spot after all of that. Okay, so that was the hard sequence. Now we're going to get into the easy sequence. Let's do the hard one first, right? So that was supported bridge, leg wrap, walk over, one-legged hook, 180 spin, arm balances, forearm alleys, foot hooked, floating plank.
Just that's
All right, so this is the Black Swan sequence. Like that was just the warm up for it. So we'll put the whole thing together so you can see it. So let's go ahead and lift the left leg up towards the sky. So standing splits. So if we have a fun group, we'll do the standing split Black Swan sequence in the workshop today. So hang. So it's tickling my big toe, my lip toe. If you want to open up the shoulders here, clasp the hands behind the back. Go ahead and extend towards the floor. An arm balance. Twist a little. Find your balance. I always follow this one.
How do you get the hands off the ground without pulling forward?
You have to lean forward. Not your foot, your body weight. So bring your foot more towards the center of the mat. So you lean forward with all your body weight. And then we work with just bringing your arms wide at first. Great. Yeah. And then if you can hold on to the ankle, that's a good variation. Or The most challenging is this one. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands forward. We're all doing the same side, which is really nice. So right hand finds center right underneath the chest. Left arm swims up and over and reaches for the far side. So straight top leg if you can, far side. Yes. So this is what happens. So we turn our toes to the right and we lift the bottom arm and we spin out into half moon. Reach up a little bit higher when you get there. Walk your foot to the center of the mat so you're stacked. Beautiful. So half moon. So our fingertips can touch or we can actually just hang. Okay. So if you can, we're going to climb up. So turn your belly towards the sky. Lift your right arm up. Hold on to the swing. Left hand is free to do a wrist wrap. Wrist wrap's a little bit better because we're going to hang. Left hand goes into the hand hold. Wrist wrap is better if you can try it, Deborah, because you're going to get tired there. Okay, cool. So the first half moon is picking up the bottom leg and bending the knee. So arm out to the side, long lines of energy. So bottom of the foot faces the inner thigh. Knee points down towards the ground. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Nice long lines of energy. Okay, land it. So we're going to roll our belly towards the ground. Our feet are still pointing towards the side of the room. You're going to turn your shoulder over. So this is a version of Nataraj. I'm just going to lace my fingers and I'm going to hang. Okay, so whatever grip feels good. I like to just keep my hands together, but whatever feels good. See if you can hang. So I pick up the bottom knee. Is this too much on anybody's shoulder? Because you can transition to leg loop.
Yeah.
Good. So grab the leg loop out in front of you. Try this too, Julie. So transition to the top of the nut. And then you can keep the elbows bent and you can still come into a version of black swan. Both hands on the leg loop.
Okay. How come the swing?
Go ahead and everybody straighten the top leg. Okay, straighten the bottom leg. So doesn't matter which hold you have. I'm going to switch back to hand hold. You can keep using the leg loop. You're going to turn your toes all the way towards the ocean. So other side, opposite side, and belly's going to face the sky. So there's 3 black swans that we have in the sequence. What happened?
I lost it.
All right, we'll come back through the forward fold and then we'll wrap the left leg around. So come on, you lost it too, Deborah, so come on back out. Come back through the forward fold. So you started facing the, yeah. So no, you have to, all right. So if you lost it, come all the way back out. So hook the left leg. So follow along, Deborah. So, I was facing the back of the room. I think you're facing the wrong way.
Okay. That's
Yeah. To start from the beginning, I'm like, I'm really confused right now. Hook your left leg, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And we're just going to be here.
This is good.
So come up onto the right hand and then walk it out to the side.
Walk it out to the side.
Well, yeah.
Right hand up to the side.
Yeah, and then left hand reaches up. Straighten the top leg. Left hand reaches up. Yeah. Good. Yes. Now turn your belly towards your sky. Yes. Straighten both legs first. Turn your belly towards the sky. Hold on to this one. Yeah. Toes towards the ocean. Cool. Lean back.
There we go.
There we go. So if we get somehow lost, we just start from the beginning, and then we'll skip Nataraj and get right into it. Okay. So now our belly is towards the sky. Your right hand can hold the top of the swing or somewhere. Top of the leg loop is okay too. So there's a couple different versions we can do here. This one is called hammock. So hammock is when we wrap both legs around. I usually like to push into the swing a little bit to fully extend. You can cross the feet too. So arching open. So good. Nice. Go ahead and land it. The other one I like to do is just half bow, where everybody's hand's tired. So yeah, half bow is you take the right knee and you bend it, and you take the right hand and you flourish. Come on down and watch for a second then, and we'll come back in together. Not everybody, just the person who's lost. Okay, so if you haven't just watched for a second. It's okay. And then the last one, it's a sit and spin. So we're going to reach up and grab from hammock. So some people are not going to spin out. We just did a half bow with them. They're going to spin out. You're going to pull up, engage your arms. I'm going to do you guys a spin out because it's really fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. We're going to start over from the beginning because we have two legs. No.
I can get there. Oh my God.
Yeah, there you go. Sit and spin is so fun. Let's try the other side. Okay. So we're going to start all facing this way. Okay. We have two legs, thankfully. Let's start with the right leg towards the sky. First forward fold and reset. Sometimes we get excited, right? And then we lose it. So we're going to just bring it down for a second. Just prepare to do the right side up this time. So from a down dog, because we have to stretch out to get the hook, you bend the knee. Slide the foot up. Pop the foot to the center of the mat, the left foot. It has to be in the center of the mat. It's key for the stacking and the alignment. Beautiful, guys. So lift the chest. Left hand to center. Right arm just towards the sky. So standing split twists. And then reach for the opposite side. So Amy, there's something happening here. Can you press your hips forward? Yeah, like that. Thank you. Couldn't quite figure out what was going on. Okay, and then what happens, which is really fun, so we reach up high, we turn our toes to the left, and our upper body comes with us. So just try to get the swing. It's really fun. There you go. Little tiny bites, because it's a big sequence. Okay, so from here, we're all of a sudden in a half moon. So half moon, reach up a little bit higher, Deborah, so your chest is facing the back of the room. Yeah, there you go. So Ardha Chandrasana, that's what we're mimicking. And then go ahead and take that left hand, reach up and grab for the swing so our belly faces the sky. Reach up above the right, reach up above the right. So now our left hand is holding on, freeing us up to do a wrist wrap. So it's a half moon, but we're floating. So now we can pick up the left leg, we can bend the knee, so the bottom of the foot is pointing towards the inner thigh. And then straight arm out to the side, like a ninja, right? So this is our black swan number one. Yeah, the hands have to get you. So hold on to the leg loop as much as you want, Deborah, until the hands feel happy. Okay, cool. And then we land it. So bend the right knee, turn your chest towards the ocean, and flip your shoulder over. Then you get the hold on with both hands. You can do this with the leg loop too, that's great. So it's an entourage. Okay, so then we float again. Bend the standing leg. The other one that we can do is we can hook the feet. So go ahead and kick up and hook the feet, and then look up towards the sky, arch and open. Beautiful. So go ahead and come back down. So straighten both legs. Turn your belly towards the back wall there. So we go through the half moon, and then we rotate our belly towards the sky. So notice the toes have to turn away from the ocean. And then we can kick up. So the first one I like to do is the hammock pose. And I flourish. When I flourish, I arch, and I lean back. It's a real strong pose. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, come on down, grab the foot, do a half bow. So some people, this might be as far as they want to go. Nice. Okay. So then if we hook again, we can reach our left hand up. We have to bend our elbows a lot to pull ourselves up and spin out. So it's called a sit and spin.
It's so fun.
So fun. So we're going to try to do that in the workshop today because everyone loves it. The sit and spin.
I was like, I'm never doing that.
We'll do the left side again.
Major fast.
Yeah, it's a lot of movement. If you straighten your arms, you're just going to kind of drag on the ground. You have to get that. That's why we do all that warm up. Great job, guys.
That's fine. gonna say?
First leg. Third leg.
Third. I can copy that.
Come back to the left. So slow it down. Catch your breath. You guys are doing great. And straighten it out. Lift the left leg up. So I straighten the leg and then I pop the standing foot, the right foot to the center of the mat. That's our pivot point. It has to be in the center the whole time to stack. Then my right arm straight, my left arm reaches up. Grab the outer edge of the swing. I pick up my hand and I turn my toes out to the right and I'll slide into a half moon. Get your foot to the center of the mat more down. We're just hop it forward. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, perfect, guys. Okay, so in half moon, I can have my fingertips on the floor. I can float. Straighten your body out, Kyra. Just arch a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Otherwise, we're kind of like bending into an L shape. Okay, so that bottom hand, that right hand, is going to reach up towards the sky and hold the swing as high as possible so the belly turns up. So that frees up my left hand to switch to the hand hold or wrist wrap or the leg loop. So we're going to hang, so half moon again. And then my belly faces the back of the room and then my belly faces down towards the ground. I bend my left knee and come into Nataraj, so turn the shoulders over. So this is a really great stretch for those that get it. Such a big shoulder stretch. Such a great, so picking up the bottom leg, bending the knee for Black Swan, number 1, or 2, wherever we are. And then hook the feet for the full Black Swan, and then you can reach up towards the sky with your chest. If you want to go ahead and bring your head towards your heels, you get this big bow. But otherwise, just hang out. It's not necessary. It's just such a great stretch. Go ahead and return the right foot to the ground. Extend the right arm, straighten both legs. So we go through half moon, right? And then we're going to go ahead and turn the toes towards the ocean and roll the belly up towards the sky. So for hammock pose, it's really important to get the legs straight and get the swing close to the ankle. So go ahead and just get your foot up there and it's really important because that way when you lift, you have something to kick against. If you don't have that, you can push the foot into the swing a little bit and extend it. Yeah. Good. And then arm up overhead. It's a big stretch. It's totally okay to use both hands to pull too. So that way so now we're preparing for our sit and spin. So let's skip the half bow. Let's just pull up and twist. Bend elbows the whole time. Roll it up. Keep going. You just turn towards me more. Kick. Chest through. Yeah. So bent elbows. You have to pull yourself up. What am I doing? I was trying to tell you. So get back into it. Can you get back here? Yeah. So let's all just watch too. She'll be a good example. So we can even take the leg loops off sometimes when we're not using them, but you know, we can work with it. So go right into it. Skip Nataraj. Okay. Yeah, straighten both legs and then turn your belly towards the sky. Okay. Right. So you pull yourself up with a bicep curl, and so get your elbows on the other side. Okay. Yeah, and then pull up. Yeah. Pull up. Keep spinning. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So the elbows got caught.
Yeah, that's the bends.
Yeah.
Got it. So always go through center to do the spin. So your head was out here.
Yeah.
So spin through center. All right. Cool. That's a fun sequence.
Fun.
So there's one more part that we can do. We'll take a little break and we'll come back and we'll try it again. So that way we can just let that all sink in.
Grab some water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so we'll have like a 10-minute break. How's that? Cool. Sound good?
First. Yeah.
When we come back, I'll show you the other variation of how we can slide right back down into our forward folds to create like a rhythmic sequence. So that, you know, the sit and spin would be like the final, but there's one where you actually just do the Jedi kicks back down into